Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be upgrading all of our thermal expansion machines. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so welcome back. We have a lot to get done today. I mean, we're going to be dealing with thermal expansion and kind of pushing our way into some faster processing machines. So there's a few things that we're going to need to be able to even get started with that. So already we have, a pretty good setup here. But I want to make these machines faster. They are keeping up kind of with what we got going on down here. Right now they're kind of blocked up because, of course, I was actually crushing some fluxed dust, or Fluix dust, because I'm also planning on working on AE in a future episode. So I was needing to get some of that grounded up, but we're doing pretty good. So our power is maxed out. This guy is maxed out. I have actually filled it all the way up and completely depleted it once. Being away from the server, but I went ahead and made 3 more Nether Star generators, and I maxed upgraded them. So they are producing... Does it even show? No, it doesn't even show. But it is producing a lot of power. I don't know if it's the max 40, but it's producing... Right now, this setup is producing 80,000 RF per tick overhead, like over the amount that we're actually draining out. So I think if we shut everything off but that, we'd actually be pulling a lot more energy. But right now, that's what we're doing. So it's looking pretty good power-wise, and really these keep refilling. So I'm not too concerned about that. I'm using Nether Stars, and we do have a bunch in here. So yeah, we have a whole bunch, a whole whopping 1,100 almost set up there. So, like I said, let's get into thermal expansion. I know you guys are looking for this. So, thermal expansion. We already have an induction smelter, and this is going to be one of the main components to this setup, is having that induction smelter. I also want to be able to get into the higher tier filters here. That's going to be very helpful. So we are going to need a... What do we need? We need a... where is that? Not a magma crucible. A fluid transposer. That's one of the other things we're going to need. I think I have 10 gears? No, I don't. Oh yeah, that's right. 10. I have to actually go get 10. Let me go ahead and let's get all this ore out of here. So we have a bunch of aluminum ore. Apatite I don't need. Tons of black quartz. Throw that in there. Lead. I'll just throw all this stuff in the machine to be processed, so we don't have to worry about it in our inventory. But yeah, I'm just pretty much filling this chest here. There we go. That way all that'll be processed. And we don't have to worry about it. Okay. So I'm needing lead. I do have, or not lead, I'm needing tin. Where's my tin? There it is. Perfect, that should be enough for now. Eventually we're going to get our AE hooked into that, so we'll be able to see everything in there here, so we won't have to worry about it anymore. Not today, unfortunately. Probably help out if we did, but it's alright. So I'll get all that in there, because we need a bit of it here. And let's get this made. So I'm already seeing that I am going to need a few other things. Let me go ahead and make a few of those. So I know I need Invar gears, and I don't think I have that much Invar. I don't. So that's where the induction smelter is going to come in handy. We're going to actually get that started up. Or we could use the kiln here, which is just as fast. I'm going to do both, is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get the induction smelter, which is going to be 1 nickel to 2 iron. So nickel and iron. I'm going to do 2 stacks because I'm actually going to grab some nickel from down here. We do have a buildup of nickel. And that should be good. So I'm going to place my induction smelter right here for now. And it's going to be, what is it? A full stack of iron per nickel. Let's turn this off. There we go. And that should start producing there. We are going to grab some coal. I guess I can grab some from down here. There we go. And we're going to try this, too. There we go. And that to a stack, right? That looks right. I'm pretty sure. Invar. Yep. Oh, I am noticing like a significant amount of lag coming from the alloy kiln. Okay, so that is very noticeable. That is not good. Okay, so you see that very, very large amount of lag coming from that as it is cooking. Okay, so this machine is going to disappear. Simple as that. Goodbye, machine. Okay, we're not going to use that anymore. I am going to throw that in a bug report, though, just so everybody can know about it, because that is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. Man, oh man, immersive engineering. All right. So yeah, we're pretty much just waiting on our Invar over here. This goes pretty fast. It's not too bad. I guess I can restock it. I'm over here. All right, let's go back up and finish making some of the machines that we're going to make. So we were back to thermal expansion. And we need a fluid transposer for sure. We were just needing some more gears. Right, there we go. Fluid transposer made. I think we're going to need a magma crucible. Actually, I know we're going to need a magma crucible. And the magma crucible actually requires electrum. Another material that we don't have. So, gold and silver. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, let's just do a stack. Gold and silver. That way we can have it out of the way, and it can be done. Alright, so I should have a good amount of Invar. Let's go ahead and start working on this. I only need, I think, 1 or 2 for right now. But this will be something that I'm going to need later on. A lot of. Same with Invar as well. Alright. Thermal expansion, we need the magma crucible. And for this. Okay. And this one's just a regular redstone reception coil. This is a conductance recoil. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to need a few more gears. There we go. Let's throw all this stuff in here. And bam. Magma crucible, basic. Okay, perfect. So now that we have that, there's not much else that I'm going to be needing right now. I might want that glacial precipitator. But there's nothing right here that I really need other than these machines to get us upgraded to a pretty decent amount. I do want to show you this. This is our cobblestone situation at the moment. Our obsidian situation. I think I have enough obsidian, guys. I really do. I think I have enough obsidian to pretty much cover my entire base with obsidian and box it in. Plan at the end of the episode. No, I'm just kidding. But I definitely could do that with all that obsidian. That is a large amount of obsidian there. Okay, so magma crucible and fluid transposer. 2 things that are very good to have. The magma crucible, I guess I could set it here and set the fluid transposer up next to it. And we can configure this guy accordingly. So our fluid is what will go into this machine here, which fills up here and can make items there. So let's go ahead and try this. So this is the orange, which is outputting. And right here would be our input to put stuff in to turn it into this liquid. Alright, so what are we having? We have an orange set to this side. So we can set this to pull into the blue. There we go. So now anything we put in here should automatically go into this. We can set the auto input enabled. And we should be good to go, I think. Perfect. So, what can we do with that? Well, we can try and make some new upgrades. Let's look at the upgrades real quick. I think we can already make some upgrades now that we have Electrum and Invar. Let's look at the upgrades here. Where are they at? They are, I think they're called kits, actually. Or kit. There we go. Upgrade kit. So we can make possibly the hardened upgrade kit. So we need bronze gear. Oh, we don't even have bronze, I don't think. Bronze is something else that is made in a alloy furnace. Where's it at? This bronze. Okay, bronze can be made with 3 copper and tin. So let's take copper and tin. Which I have to get tin from down here. Eventually this will be all set up. We won't have to worry about it anymore. There we go. I can actually probably build it in here. There we go. That's tons of bronze. Good to go. So let's go ahead and get ourselves, like I said, some bronze gears. Make some kits. Or make a kit, I guess you could say. Alright, so I'm going to need at least 4 of those just for that setup. The reinforced, we're going to need hardened invar or hardened glass. And hardened glass requires pulverized obsidian and lead. So pulverized obsidian, which we do have some because we get them from mobs actually. And let's go down here in our induction smelter yet again. And we'll throw this in here. Now, the first thing that I would like to probably upgrade would be this machine. So I can go ahead and actually upgrade it by throwing this on there. So now this guy is actually going to produce at a little bit of a it's going to produce a little bit faster than everything else, but it should be good. This pipeline actually supports, I think 5 or 4,000 RF. Or is it 5,000 RF? Something like that. Per machine. So I think this is okay. If I do remember correctly. But yeah, we are going to need some hardened glass. Let's actually go ahead and try and upgrade this thing even further. So now that we know that. So all we need now for this one is a silver gear. Right? Because we're moving from hardened to this. Actually, oh wait, we need a... Oh, it's totally different. I guess you can just go straight to it. But we will need the base before we can keep moving, so we are going to need Electrum here, and we do have this, so here's that reinforced kit. And now, Signalium is a little bit different on how this works. So to make Signalium blend, we need destabilized redstone in a bucket for that. And one bucket is 1,000 millibuckets, of course. But to actually get destabilized redstone, if we look at a magma crucible, we can get 1,000 buckets from destabilized redstone ore, which we might want to think about, or we can do 10 redstone to equal 1 bucket. So 10 redstone. Take a look at some redstone. We can actually get some of that started because we are going to need that. So what do we need? We need 4 buckets just to get started. So we need 40 redstone to equal 4 buckets. And we need to put that in here. And then it's going to start producing the redstone. The, I guess, what, fluid redstone? Can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It's actually going in here. Destabilized redstone. There we go. Now I can remember it. But that's pretty much all you need. So let's go ahead and let's upgrade this guy even further. So now this is setting at tier 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go ahead and upgrade these as well. I need actually another one, but I'll get that here in a minute. Alright, so that guy's upgraded. And this guy could actually probably use some upgrading too. But right now, it's producing it pretty slow at the rate that it's going. So we'll have to wait on that for a little bit. I guess while we wait, we can go ahead and get some of our other upgrades. So, kit. We are going to need another one of these. And I guess we can go ahead and get another one for all of our machines for the base. And we can get upgrades for just about everything here. I think we have enough of this to get everything upgraded. Right? We're missing some of this, but I think we have it. I think that's totally enough to upgrade everything to that tier. So let's go ahead and do that. So I need 1 here, One here and one here. And then I can upgrade these guys. Bam, they're all upgraded. All upgraded to this highest tier that it can go. Or that we can get to at the moment. Okay, and we have some leftover, because there's going to be some other machines that we actually set up as well. So this is nice. So we already have 1 bucket worth, which is perfect, because we're going to need that. So let's take a look at the Signalium upgrade. We're also going to need Cryo-theum dust. And that comes from Blizz powder, which we don't have a very good, we don't have like a good access to Blizz at the moment. I think there's another way we can get Blizz powder. Yes, okay. So destabilized redstone can actually, with a snowball, can give us Blizz powder. And that's probably going to be the only way we could do this, that I can see us doing. And that's just for Blizz powder. There is another form of powder that we are going to possibly need, and that is to go up even higher. Let's see. So Resonant, we need Pyrotheum dust. That's the other one we need. Pyrotheum dust I can get fairly easy, but the Cryo-theum is something that I don't have access to. And it looks like Niter. Do I not have access to that? Oh, it comes from here. Okay, it comes from pulverizing sandstone. I guess we have to pulverize some sandstone. So that might be something that we're actually going to or that's something we're going to actually need to do. And blitz rods. I don't think we have any blitz rods or blitz rod. Well, if I can even talk. No. So yeah, that's something else that we're going to need. But I think there's another way to actually obtain it other than how we're actually doing it. So the thermal foundation version can come from sandstone, which looks like it's going to be the best way. So let's go ahead and make some sandstone so we can get that working while we do everything else. I don't know why it didn't give me a full stack. There we go, full stack, so I can work on that. Okay, so I'm going to put that in here, kind of switch this out. Let's get you hiding. I don't think I have that coming out. No, I don't. Okay. So I don't. Yeah, none of that's coming out. I think this stuff, though, I think it could be used in a magma crucible. Yeah, it gives you a little bit more. Like we have our destabilized redstone version up there as well. That we could use to get more destabilized redstone. Speaking of destabilized redstone, there's our 4 buckets. Let's go ahead and get 4 buckets. Oh, that's way too many. I will take that, though. It's no big deal. Alright, so 4 buckets worth. I could just put the buckets in here, and then what they're going to do is fill. And then I can just take them out. And bam, now we have destabilized redstone buckets. Alright, so to our next step of making solarium. Or, not solarium, signalium, if I can pronounce it correctly. This is just the first part of just getting signalium. So, getting the blend. That's where we're going to need copper, grit, and silver. Which we should be able to get all of that. Copper grit, or copper and silver. And silver. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. And silver. Perfect. So I did make a double crusher. So that way things could, you know, go a little bit faster. And... you know, it does seem like it goes a little bit faster, but we are going to need those few items crushed up. I guess I can throw them in here as well. No, they'll actually get processed. So that's at the moment, that's our only means of doing some crushing. I am going to work on that though, because these machines actually They won't crush applied energistics materials unless they're in block form, so that's another problem. Alright, so let's go ahead and set this up. Bam. And look at that. We get 4 Signalium blend. And we get our bucket back, of course. That's all we're waiting on. Is that. So I guess while we're waiting for that to crush, let me go ahead and make another one. While we're waiting for that, we can go ahead and start working on the other stuff. So we are going to need Cryo-theum dust. So we're going to need blitz powder. We're already working on this. So, not a pulverizer, but the centrifugal separator. No, fluid transposer. Sorry. We're going to need a snowball and redstone. So let's get a bunch of... Actually, we're going to use a different kind of redstone. We're not going to use regular redstone. We're actually going to use this other stuff. This right up here. So we have a whole stack of it. So let's throw that in there. And that goes pretty fast, actually. And we're going to need some snowballs. I think I have some snow. Alright, so I should be able to just break these guys. Right? With my shovel. Just to get enough snow for right now. Yeah, that's plenty. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this snow converted. So there we go. We put that in there. It's going to fill up. And we're going to get this blizz powder. I'm hoping to get enough so I can make those few processes just a little bit faster. And there we go. Also with this Signalium blend, we're going to need to... Oh, I guess it doesn't work in here. So you have to use these this machine, right? The induction smelter. Okay, so I guess the only way to get it is... possibly the... I guess the induction smelter. Okay, so the induction smelter with sand. Makes sense, I guess? Okay, we can do it that way. I don't have a problem doing it. Some of this stuff is new to me, because I've never, like, pushed these mods to this far. But that's totally fine with me. All of that Signalium there. That should get us 2 upgrades at least. I can go ahead and grab this, and let's check our pulverizer. There we go. There's our niter. Perfect. Alright, so I should be able to throw all this stuff together. And look at see what this is used for. There we go. And that gives us a little bit of Cryo-theum. There we go. 32 Cryo-theum. I think that's good for now. Alright, so we should be able to go ahead and make the kit now. And now, we should be able to make everything here. So, the Electrum gear. Easy. Look at that. There's our upgrade. And there's our other upgrade. What's he use these on for right now? I'm guessing... this, for sure. The induction smelter. Oh, actually, the magma crucible would be something good. And these, the fluid transposer. Because we're fixing to use those a lot more. I actually might need to get that destabilized redstone out of there for the most part. Or I could just, I guess, use it to fill more buckets for now? I don't know, I think there's a way to actually delete what's in here. I can't exactly remember. But I think we're going to need destabilized redstone for a few other things. If I do remember correctly, this can be used for other things. Okay, so yeah, turning diamonds into flux diamonds for another mod. Ah, pulverized obsidian gets you this. Which I'm surprised we don't have, because we have been killing those things. This is how we get special flux ducts. We get blitz powder from sand. Are we going to need that for something? What is this used for? Okay, so augments. Ah, it's using those machines. Okay, so yeah. Like I said, we're going to need a bit of this. I'm going to let that run out for the most part. Hopefully, I can probably use some buckets too on that to get that stuff out of there. I do need to go ahead and get the rest of these machines upgraded. So I should have all of this done. There we go. We just need to get buckets in here. There we go. And that'll get me 2 more upgrades. And I can throw this in the induction smelter. And these machines will be pretty fast once I get these upgraded. So once these guys are fully upgraded, it's going to be unbelievably fast. At least to what we have been, or what we've been using. Go ahead and throw some more of those in there just to kind of drain all that. Because we should be able to measure our stuff here soon. Okay. So we're almost there. Let's take a look at the other kits. So let's actually we can go ahead and make these here. But getting into the resonating kit, or I guess that's the next step, the resonant kit. We need Cryo-theum and we need this stuff, this lumium, which is a new thing that we haven't encountered. So we're going to need energized glowstone and tin with silver. So we're going to need some tin grit. We already have silver grit, so I'm not worried about that. So let me get some tin so I can make sure I get that grinded up. I'll get us another stack of tin. And then I can get that processing. Split that. And with that going, what else do I need? I know I'm going to need Resonant, or I'm going to need Enderium, which in itself is some crazy stuff to make. It's just like making the other stuff. So we're going to need lead dust as well. And we're going to need pulverized platinum, which I have been getting platinum. So platinum's not bad. So lead and platinum. That's some other things we're going to need. So platinum is this nice shiny ore down here that we see. So you need a stack of that. And we're going to need lead. I can't remember which one's lead. This is dark. There we go. Oh, we don't have that much lead actually. Oh yeah, we do. Tons of lead. Oh, we already had a stack. That makes sense. So I'll get this grinding up. I think that's a good amount of tin for right now. I do want to get both of these as fast as possible. So there we go. We'll get those done as well. Alright. So I'm pretty sure there's a base for this. The resonating stuff. There's induction smelter. So the Enderium blend. That's what we need. So we need the resonating or resonant ender, which we get from ender pearls, or I'm pretty sure we have this stuff, which gives you just as much. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Let me see. The only thing I have left to really do is upgrade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more machines before we can even get into that. So not too much left. I am producing a lot of that. We are going to need Cryo-theum. So I do know that. And Cryo-theum is some pretty cool stuff. Looks like we're only missing blaze powder. You know what? I have enough blaze rods to spare that and not worry about it. So now we have Cryo-theum dust, so that's not something I have to worry about. I think the only other thing I need is buckets. And you don't have to use buckets. You can actually use some other things as well. But, like tanks. You can hook a tank up to here. And it should work. Alright, so I need 4 more snowballs, I think. Oh, 1 more snowball. I think it does 200. There we go, and then that's a bucket worth. And I can do So a few more of these. That'll give us 2 more buckets worth. It's a little bit slower doing it that way, which is fine. But I'm going to need 5 of these, I think. To be able to get it fully upgraded. Alright, so I should have enough to make those upgrade kits now, I think. Yeah, I totally do. So I went in and got all that other stuff done. And the only thing I'm missing, I guess, is the Electrum gear. Do I have enough to upgrade everything? I think I do, for the most part. I think I'm missing 1 machine, and that's going to be this machine. Alright, so I'm going to get these. I'll wait on that one. It's not a big deal right now. I think I do have enough for it, but I'm not worried about it. Okay, so there we go. I guess that was the last. So I guess we do have enough to upgrade it. Let's see, what am I missing now? Oh, I was actually missing something else. Okay, so never mind. We are going to need to get some glowstone going. That's going to be our next step. And I think we need a little bit of glowstone. I don't know exactly how much, but this is the stuff we need. So, 4 gives us 1 bucket. I think we need 7 buckets of it. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 28 will give us 7 buckets. This is going to give us the glowstone. And we are going to need, like I said, 7 buckets of this stuff. And I'll show you why here shortly. This stuff is really good at getting it faster, so this definitely speeds up the process. Alright, let's look now at what we're actually making. So the gears is what we're working on. And this stuff, this blend, looks a little bit like this. So we pulverized. I'm going to throw all this stuff actually in here, because this is the stuff that we are actually making. There we are. And I'm just working towards getting all of this stuff made. It does take a little while, but like I said, I mean, it's really fun. Like, getting these upgrades are actually not that bad. And it should be just enough right here to make all the gears that we need to upgrade all the machines. So there we go. Can actually shift click that. Okay, so we're missing 10. I think 10 might be in this list over here. Maybe. It's silver. It's actually not in this list. That's kind of cool. Okay, so that's good to know. That we do need to grind up some more. Understandable. Alright, so until then, let's go ahead and get some of this stuff made then. This blend. We can actually throw that the same way we did everything else. Gets thrown in here and produces these ingots. And it actually goes pretty fast now that this guy's upgraded. It's going to go even faster whenever it's upgraded again. So we have all that. So actually, we need to get Resonated Ender. Ooh, somebody just subscribed. That's awesome. I love hearing that. I say that every time, but I really do. Okay, so I think we need 7 buckets of this as well. This is the same as putting ender pearls in. Let's say that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's enough for 7 machines, I think. I can't remember on this. This may actually be double. Maybe double that, so I'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. Let's actually throw these in here for now, because I'm going to get a few of these buckets out of here. Because we're going to need this for Enderium Blend, do you believe? And I'm missing 1 empty bucket. There we go. Perfect. So that's actually completely enough. So we have our Resonating Ender buckets. And we almost have enough for all this. So we already have our Cryo-theum dust. We just need to make our Enderium gears, which require us to make this blend. There we go. Perfect. All right, well, what did we lose? We lost that. Okay, so I have enough for that. Actually threw one of those in the ME system. That's okay. There we go. There's my other bucket. So that's 24. I think that might be enough. I don't actually know. So this will get turned into Enderium ingots, which has some uses all in itself. So it's a pretty good material here. I don't know how many upgrades this will actually get us. I may have to actually double what I just did to be able to get everything upgraded. But I should be good once I get there. Okay, so I think we have just enough to be able to make some upgrades. So yeah, this is the gear that we need. Let's go ahead and make those. So that gives us 5 gears. It's a little less than I calculated, so I guess that works. Alright, and how many kits can we get? 5. So we have 5 kits. Okay, so that's understandable. So bam. These guys are completely upgraded. There we go. And so all I'm missing is to fully upgrade these 2 machines, and everything else is fully upgraded. That's crazy. I think that this can actually smelt some other things down, but these machines are going to be incredibly fast. This is actually processing this stuff really fast as well. And I even think there's some more augments that we can put in here to make this go even faster. So we can work on augments later, but honestly, this is going to produce... this is going to grind through all this stuff so fast that I'm not even worried about it at this point. Yeah, definitely. We should be able to make upgrades incredibly fast now. I'm not even that worried anymore about all that. Having these guys, though, like, really make a difference. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you're grabbing those whenever you're processing stuff. Like when you're processing the resonating ores, which I don't really see any in here, but there are some that come out of that machine. Yeah, you just want to process as many as possible. So we got all that done. I think next episode, now that that's a lot faster, I might actually make a few more machines separate from those. But this is going to be my AE room, so I plan on hopefully getting into some AE next episode, if possible. So that's going to be my plan for next episode. In here, I would like to actually put addition stuff, but I got to move this first before we do that. I'm going to have to move my machine up here before I can even think about doing that. But yeah, well, this has been a fun episode. I don't know about you guys, but I actually learned a lot in preparation for all this, so it's pretty good to know this knowledge and be up to date with that stuff. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please remember to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and as always, thanks for watching.